Hi, I am with Clackamas County Utility Assistance. In this video, you will learn how to correctly complete your application and what supporting documents you will need to submit. In your application packet, you will find a cover letter with income guidelines, a checklist on the back of the cover letter, a two-sided yellow application, a two-sided declaration of household income form, and a return envelope. Please read over the cover letter. We will discuss the checklist and declaration of household income form a little later. Let's start with the application. On the front page of the yellow application, please complete boxes 1 through 9. Make sure to include every person living in the household. Do not forget to turn the application over to read the disclaimer, sign, and date. If the application is returned with no signature and date, it cannot be processed. Let's move on to the documents you will need to provide with your application. All requested documents can be and are encouraged to be copies. We do not require original documents. Number 1, please provide a copy of your utility bill. The bill must show a service address in Clackamas County, and the name on the account must be an adult currently living in the household. If your utility bill is in your landlord's name, please call Utility Assistance to request a landlord letter. When you receive this form, have your landlord complete it, attach your rental agreement, and then return it to Utility Assistance with your complete application. If you heat your home with oil, propane, or pellets, you will need to provide a bill, a receipt dated in the last 12 months, or a quote. For households heating with wood, please contact Utility Assistance to request a wood vendor form. Once you receive the form, you will want to take it to a wood vendor to be completed and then return it to Utility Assistance with your completed application. Number 2, please provide one form of identification for the applicant. The form of identification must show legal name and current physical address. Examples are, but not limited to, a driver's license or a state-issued ID, a utility bill, a pay stub, or other official documents. Number 3, please provide one form of identification for every adult 18 years and older in the household. The form of identification must show the individual's legal name. Examples are, but not limited to, a driver's license or a state-issued ID, a school ID, a passport, or other official documents. Number 4, please provide proof of gross income for every household member 18 years and older. Gross income means the amount before any taxes or deductions. Examples of common income documentation are pay stubs, Social Security benefit verification letter, pension award letter, weekly payment detail for proof of unemployment, TANF eligibility statement, and/or child support payment reports from a state child support office or court documents. We are interested in income received in the month prior to when the application is signed. For example, if your application is signed in July, we are interested in all income received in June. This means if you are submitting pay stubs, the pay dates need to be in June. We do not look at pay period. If you are submitting a benefit verification letter for Social Security or an award letter for pension or TANF, the letter would need to include the amount received in June. If you are submitting a payment report or detail for unemployment or child support, these documents would need to show payments received in the month of June. If someone in the household is self-employed, please call Utility Assistance and request a self-employment worksheet. Once you have received the form, please complete it, attach proof of any income and deductions for the month prior to when you sign the application, and return it to Utility Assistance with your completed application. If anyone in the household is 18 years or older and has zero income, irregular income from odd jobs such as mowing lawns, child care, collecting cans and bottles, or receives informal child support or alimony, please complete the declaration of household income form that was included with your application. Now is the time to grab that checklist on the back of the cover letter that was included with your application packet. Go through this checklist step by step as a final check before sending in your application and supporting documents. Once you have gone through the checklist and confirmed your application is complete, signed, and dated, and you have all of your documents together, please place everything in the provided return envelope and send it off to utility assistance. Please do not email or fax your application. If your application is complete, you have provided all documents, and you are eligible for utility assistance, you will receive a payment receipt with the amount of assistance applied to your utility bill. Please allow up to 4 weeks for processing. If your application is incomplete, you will receive a notice of action requesting the documents that are needed to properly determine eligibility and process your application. You will then have 3 weeks to submit the requested documents. Otherwise, your application will be denied and you will need to restart the process. Remember that utility assistance payments may not show up on your account for up to 2 billing cycles. It is important that you continue to make regular utility bill payments, as well as communicate with your utility provider and let them know you have contacted utility assistance. Taking these steps can help keep your power and utilities on and working. If your electricity or gas is currently disconnected, or if you have no heat in your home, please call the Utility Assistance Line at 503-650-5640 and select option 1. Remember, the quickest way to get assistance is to submit a complete, signed, and dated application and all supporting documents.